Let's get your Oregon LLC set up correctly and make sure you aren't overspending on any unnecessary startup fees or ongoing expenses. Here are the 7 steps to create your LLC. Also, sign up below for our free LLC formation checklist. Step 1, name your LLC. The most important thing when choosing a name for your business is that it's unique. To make sure the name isn't already being used by another business in Oregon, go to this page on the Secretary of State's website and type in the name you'd like to use. As you can see, you probably won't be able to name your new Mexican restaurant Chipotle. You must include limited liability company or an abbreviation like LLC at the end of the name. It can't contain words or abbreviations implying your LLC is a corporation, limited partnership, or other type of entity. You'll see a full list of naming requirements on this page. You can find links to the name search tool, naming requirements, and resources for everything else we talk about in this video in the description below. Speaking of names, when you've decided on a name for your LLC, I'd immediately go and reserve the domain name for your business. I recommend getting a .com domain if available. Most domain registrars charge from $10 to over $20 per year for a .com domain. We recommend getting your domain from spaceship.com, where you can get a .com domain for less than $10 for the first year and just over $10 for the annual renewals. Step 2, select a registered agent. This is a person or business that will receive important legal documents and notices from the state on your behalf and forward them to you. The registered agent's address will be listed publicly, so I wouldn't recommend being your own registered agent and using your home address as your registered agent's address. Your registered agent must keep normal business hours Monday to Friday, and you can't use a P.O. box. If you want to keep your address private or you don't want to have someone at a particular address Monday to Friday during business hours, we recommend hiring a registered agent service. On this channel, we've reviewed multiple registered agents, and our 2 favorites are Doola and Northwest Registered Agent. More about them later on in the video. Step 3, submit the Articles of Organization to the Oregon Secretary of State and pay the $100 filing fee. Your Articles of Organization will include name of your LLC, duration, perpetual or specify the date the LLC will be dissolved, principal office address, registered agent name and address where notices can be mailed to, the management type, so member manage or manager manage. If rendering a licensed professional service or services, describe the services being rendered. This is for PLLCs, for lawyers, doctors, etc. Optional provisions. The name and address of each person who is forming the business, the organizer, list of the members and managers' name and address, an individual with direct knowledge of operations and business activities of the LLC, name and address, the organizer signature, printed name and title, contact name and phone number of someone who can be contacted to resolve questions regarding the filing. You'll find links below to file online, as well as download the PDF version to print and mail in or deliver in person. Step 4, obtain an employer identification number, EIN, sometimes called a federal tax ID. Think of it as a social security number for your business. If you're the only owner of the LLC and you won't have any employees, you could use your social security number instead of an EIN, but in most cases it's better to have one. You may need one for banking, taxes, and for hiring employees. The application process is pretty straightforward and only takes a couple of minutes on the IRS's website. We have a video that'll walk you through how to get one step by step. Step 5, create an operating agreement. This document will state how your LLC will be managed. Oregon law doesn't require you to have one, but I recommend creating one even if you're the only member of your LLC. Banks may ask for a copy of your operating agreement when you go to open a business bank account. If you have a complicated situation with many business partners or investors, you may want to work with a lawyer to draft the operating agreement, but in many cases, especially if it's just you can use one of Northwest Registered Agent's free operating agreement templates from this page. Step 6, open a business bank account. This will make it much easier to separate your business and personal assets and expenses. It'll also help you maintain the liability protection your LLC provides. You'll find 2 videos below, one on how to open a business bank account and another on the best business bank accounts. To keep your business open and in good standing, Step 7, file an annual report and pay a $100 fee. This report will update the state on any name, address, registered agent, ownership, or management changes of your business. This must be submitted online on or before the anniversary date of your LLC formation. If your LLC was formed on June 28th, 2025, your first annual report and fee must be submitted on or before June 28th, 2026. One quick note. If you're creating your LLC from abroad, you may need to file a beneficial ownership information report with the Treasury Department's FinCEN after forming your LLC. This requirement has changed a lot over the last year, with a requirement recently being removed for US-based business owners. I'll link to FinCEN's website below so you can check for the latest updates. If you're watching this video, I'm guessing this is the first time you're creating a business And all these steps could sound overwhelming. The Oregon Secretary of State's website might not be the most user-friendly, and you could have questions along the way. Instead of doing it all on your own, as I just described, or paying a lawyer potentially thousands of dollars, I recommend working with a formation service to help you get your LLC set up correctly. There are 2 formation services we recommend: Northwest Registered Agent and Doola. The process is pretty simple with both. Before I walk you through how to form your LLC with one of them, here's when I would choose one over the other. We recommend Doola if you need a registered agent and a virtual mailbox, something you want if you work from home and don't have an office. You can get both of these plus an EIN and operating agreement, paying Doola $297 per year plus the state fee when forming your LLC. Doola doesn't charge anything for the EIN, operating agreement, or for creating your LLC. If you only want to form the LLC and you don't need a virtual mailbox, I'd go with Northwest because you pay $39 plus the state fee for the first year, and you get an operating agreement and their registered agent service for free for the first year, and then pay $125 per year for year 2 and beyond for them to continue to be a registered agent. Also, one of these 2 Doola plans could be right for your business if you'd like help managing your bookkeeping and taxes. If you have questions on which service to choose, let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. Let's run through how to create your LLC with Northwest. Pretty similar with Doola, it's just that each formation service is going to ask questions in a different order. You'll find links to both in the description below. Here's what it looks like with Northwest. Click Get Started. LLC has already been selected. Scroll down to select Oregon. You'll see the standard processing is 1 day. You pay the $100 state fee plus, as you see along the side, Northwest $39 fee. Click Continue. Enter the business name you'd like to use. If you have a lawyer and want them to receive a copy of any legal notices, select yes and enter their email. If not, just leave it as no. Write a business purpose explaining what your business will do. Below, choose the physical address and mailing address you'd like to record with the state. I'll leave our registered agent's address selected for both. How will your LLC be managed? Will it be member managed or manager managed? Will the owners manage the business, or will you elect a manager to run the day-to-day operations of the business for you? If at any point you have questions, click on the question icon to learn more. And if you still have questions, you'll see their phone number listed here, or you can fill out this form on their contact page. I'll add my information as member 1 and leave selected our registered agent's address as the address to record with the state. If you have additional members, click Add Member and add their information. On the screen, add your contact details: first and last name, phone number, and address. Create your Northwest account by entering your email and choosing a password. Here you can add their business identity bundle. You get a domain, website, email, and phone free for 90 days and then $21.60 a month after that. Or you can add a domain, website, business email, or phone individually below. I won't add any of these. There are other services I'd rather use for my domain, website, and business email. This is a good point to mention that we have a free training that'll walk you through everything you need when starting a new business: business name, logo, domain, website, business email, business bank account, and more. To get access, sign up using the link in the description. Here are some additional optional items you may want to consider. I like that Northwest doesn't try to bundle each of these into different packages, forcing you to sign up for a more expensive package, including several things when you just want one of them. I'd rather be able to choose what I want a la carte. If you don't want to deal with getting an EIN on your own, Northwest will get one for you for $50 if you have a social security number. Again, if you want to get it yourself, our video in the description will walk you through step by step how to get it. You can elect to have your LLC taxed as an S Corp. If you're just getting started, you might not need this yet. This can help you save money on taxes, but normally it's not worth it until you're earning around $50,000 to $100,000 of profit per year with your LLC. There's a video at S Corp you'll find below. If you need a virtual mailbox, you can add either their mail forwarding for $20 a month or a virtual office for $29 a month. The main difference is the virtual office includes a phone number and voicemail. If you need a virtual mailbox, you may want to form your LLC with Doola, which includes a virtual mailbox with all their plans. If you've selected everything you'd like to add, click Continue. Fill out your payment information and click Done. Tomorrow you have your Oregon LLC. If you're having Northwest get your EIN, they'll ask you to fill in some additional information after the payment screen. If you found this video helpful and you'd like to support the channel, don't forget to use our affiliate links in the description when forming an LLC. We could earn a commission at no cost to you. Now it's important you don't make any common LLC mistakes with your newly created business. To avoid them, watch this video. And I hope to see you in another video. Bye-bye.